Coalition talks took a major symbolic step forward today with a years-old hatchet being buried.
Winston Peters ended his silent treatment of David Seymour visiting the ACT leader for a 20-minute-long meeting. Newshub has the exclusive footage of Peters leaving the meeting, but as political editor Jenna Lynch reports, Peters wasn't keen to share the details.
Winston Peters walking to the meeting the country has been waiting for.
Have you spoken with David Seymour yet?
And 20 minutes later, strolling out of ACT HQ in Parliament.
Are we any closer to a deal?
Having thawed the freeze, meeting with David Seymour.
God, you guys are very trying.
The two have been fierce political foes.
How was your meeting?
But all that has to end now. They need to go into government.
Slow learners, aren't you?
Did you have a good meeting with David Seymour?
Very, very slow learners.
Today, coalition talks kicked up a gear. It started with weather chat, the ultimate deflection from real chat.
Beautiful sunny day in Wellington, isn't it?
On that he has agreement.
You can't beat Wellington on a good day.
But he's yet to reach the agreements he needs.
Deal this week?
Again, we won't talk about that, but we're working hard at it.
So when he went this morning to try and get it done with all three parties in town, and the silent one finally finding his voice.
And I'll take the first 5 questions. How about that?
Talking to his foes, the Fourth Estate, but keeping proper talks separate still.
Have all three parties met yet?
No, not yet, but we will be doing that shortly.
We've got an open door and we've reached out in various ways, so it remains to be seen, but we're here and we're ready to talk.
It's axiomatic that I'm negotiating, and so is he negotiating with the National Party. And those are the critical engagements that we're involved in.
By mid-afternoon, Peters promised a face-to-face with Seymour was on the cards.
And this will happen as we get further down the track. Maybe sooner, much sooner rather than later.
By early evening, he delivered.
Why did you decide to go to him rather than make him come to you?
Christopher Luxon sticking to his guns, keeping talks under wraps.
We're not going to talk about the conversations that are taking place, but just to say I'm really pleased with the progress. We're getting closer.
New Zealand First MP Shane Jones picking up essentials, just in case it's a long haul.
No great news. I've been to Farmers to buy some underwear.
Everyone staring down the detractors, defending the delay to democracy.
We're all committed to making sure we get through as quickly as we possibly can.
In the last few days, we've been flat out all day and half the darn night.
So each party says that they want it to happen quickly. I think everyone does, but no one party can dictate the outcome or the timing.
As soon as we have something to tell you, we definitely will.
Is there a time frame, do you think, we could get it done the next week, 2 weeks?
Well, I told you that speed's of the essence. We're not wasting time here. Some of us would like to get back home and got other things to do.
Like running a country, for instance.
Well, OK, Jenna, have you heard any more about this meeting? And does it mean a government is close to being formed?
Just got off the phone with David Seymour, who told me it was a, quote, cordial and promising meeting. Doesn't move negotiations forward, possibly not that much, but it was a major hurdle they needed to clear. It does build confidence that these two, who have been at each other's throats for years, literally threatening to fight each other at one point, can at least stomach being in the same room together. It should not go unnoticed that Winston Peters trekked over here to ACT's turf to hold that meeting. That should be seen as a show of good faith from Mr. Peters. As for how long this may go on, sources are telling me nothing before the weekend, and they're at the tricky, sticky part of negotiations and talks now. There's still quite a bit of process to go through. National and ACT need to come to agreement. National and New Zealand First need to come to agreement. Then those minor parties need to agree to the others' deals, take them back to their board. So there's still quite a bit to run, but today was a significant step forward.
Political editor Jenna Lynch, tēnā koe.